Hey YouTube, this is Taysai here. I'm just doing a review on some knives here. I have quite a few of them. I got throwing knives, throwing stars, some of these. I got big knives. I have a machete, or we, I should say, me and my fiance. These two are his and these two are mine, but I'm going to be doing a review today. This here we like to call the White Widow. As you can see, it's not Black Widow. It's got White Widow here, the Widow symbol, spiderweb design here. It's pretty sweet. I've never seen one like it before. And it's got this weird little thing up here that you're like, what is that? Well, actually, that's how you open the knife. So you just basically put that back. You can move your hand down here under these cool grips and pull it back all the way. Again, check out these grips. They're pretty sweet. They kind of go with the design of a spider web, so that looks pretty cool. And they fit your hands perfectly, actually. So if you're doing something with the knife, you know, it fits really well. It's got another spider up here on the blade. The line perfectly matches. And I like this little screw that they have in there. It's pretty creative, you can see. Definitely fits the knife. Comes with a belt loop here, with some holes in it. Don't know what the point of that is, but I guess it's go with the design of the knife. Then you can see another view of the handles here. It is all metal, and it is the M-Tech USA. I don't know if that's the company or something, but it is tricky because you think it's made in the USA, but it's not. But it is stainless steel, because if you flip it over on the back, you can see that it does say 440 stainless. And it says USA design, but right below it in small print, it says handcrafted in China. So my assumption here is, I haven't done much research on what particularly that means, but in my opinion, I think it's that somebody was smart and created this beautiful design for a knife, but just didn't have the tools to make it himself, or didn't want to, and knew he could have it made cheaper in China, so he had it sent it over, he or she had it sent over there and made. So yeah, it was handcrafted in China, but it was designed in the USA. And to close it, you just press this little metal thing towards the back here, the belt loop piece, and you just flip it closed. So that's the White Widow. The next knife we have here is the SOG. This can easily be bought at your local Super Walmart or regular Walmart if it has a sporting goods section. The SOG here, this material here is all this plastic. Is it actually the same material as my 9mm is made of pistol grip plastic. It's not that bad. Personally, it's $10 in my area here in Bangor, Maine. And you take this, you take this little knob here. Basically, just push it up and keep pushing, and nice snapping noise. It was beautiful and shiny, but as you can see, this actually gets used quite a bit. Again, this is my fiance's knife. It is called the SOG Magna Dot. It's got this nice serrated edge here, used for like cutting ropes and things like that, than the regular knife blade. So you can do whatever, double use, dual use, whatever you want to say. I like the design up here. Again, this is 440 stainless steel. It's not written on it, but it did say on the package when you bought it. And is in reference to the scratches, like I said, it was beautiful, but when you use the knife and you sharpen it many times, it does tend to get scratched. And actually, this was done by my fiance's father. He happened to scratch it one night on accident. Not a big deal. And so overall, this is not a bad knife. $10. You've gotten a lot of use out of it. Basically, to close it, you just press this little tab in the back. It doesn't look like anything, but it does press down, and you'll see the knife fall. And then close it shut. And that's the SOG Magna Dot. This here, I haven't named it particularly because I like the name that they gave it. This is the Flying Talon, and I like the fact that this has holes in it. It's see-through. It's very, very lightweight. I wouldn't even say, I'd say probably lightweight of like, you know, like a bag of feathers or something. It's pretty light. There's that. It's very small. Fits in your hand. As you can see, my hand pretty much covers the whole thing. If you felt it this way, you can't see it. But there's that. And to open it, you pretty much just flip it up like this. Open it the rest of the way. Again, you can see all the way through. You see my pinky in the back there. And you got the same thing going on at the top here. Again, you got a serrated edge here, but it's a little bit bigger than the SOG. Let's compare the two here. Definitely different style serrated edges. You got the SOG. You got the Flying Falcon. I said Talon, but it's the Flying Falcon. My bad. There's the name right there. And then you got the straight blade over here. So you got that. Again, this is pretty cheap. I spent $2 at this at a local pawn shop in our area. Again, this is stainless steel, made in China as usual. Got the belt loop going on here. I get a lot of use out of this, but I actually put it in this to make it safer, because this comes out so easily compared to the other ones. Again, probably because it's cheap. But actually, this case here was a flashlight case, and as you can see, it fits that knife perfectly. And I'll put the knife in there so you can see it. It fits the knife pretty well, and it used to be for a flashlight, because I was in JROTC in high school, and I got that from that. But anyways, so it's open, and to close it, you just press this little metal tab here, and shut it. That's the Flying Falcon. The next one we got here, I just picked this up today. This is actually my new favorite knife. My throwing knives and throwing stars used to be my favorite, but I like this one a lot. This is the Super Knife Best Quality Stainless Steel Blade. I hope it is best quality, and I hope it lasts me for a really long time, because it's really badass. And it was $20 at my local store called Main Military. I was going to say local, but it's about half an hour away. It's pretty cool. It's got this really cool finish on it, so it's got different colors. That cool design right here with the bolts, I really like that. Again, you can see similar design here with the spider knife, just these ones are much bigger. I do like this design here. Double-sided. This is part of the knife itself. And this is how you flip it open. This right here, I like this because this material, this finish, is actually catches your fingerprints really easy, and you don't want to have to polish it all the time. It is really easy to polish, but you don't have to waste your time and worry about it, or worry about it getting cold if it's in your pocket too long, or if it's cold outside, especially in Maine. You have to worry about cold weather. But this is like the same material that actually this is made out of. It's just a different texture, like sanded out differently, and I like that because it's a good grip too. And I'll show you better when it opens up. Again, we got the belt loop here, or the belt clip, however you want to say it, with that same finish. And now we're going to open it up. The coolest part about this knife is that it is spring assisted. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you hold it back here. If you notice, what does that look like to you? To me, it looks like an old sword, like a sword, you could just sit there and stab somebody with. But, yeah, I would never do that, of course. Again, the blade's got that finish on it and everything. Got the serrated edge going on. Compare this with the SOG. Again, a different serrated edge going on there. So we got all them kind of serrated edges. And this does look like a dual bladed knife, but it's not. As you can see when it's reflecting here, you can tell that that's a blade. This side does not reflect like that. Well, I guess it kind of does. But you could sharpen this, but it's not sharpened right now. And I don't want to sharpen this too many times, because I'm afraid this finish might come off. Now, again, this is a very nice, high quality knife for the price, honestly, especially being spring assisted. I like it. But if you look here, and you flip it over, it is, again, high crafted steel. It is not 440 steel, but it is high crafted steel. High carbon steel. And it's a USA design again, but in very small print, you see the made in China. And again, it's another one just like the White Widow was with the USA design made in China, handcrafted in China. And right here, this says Task Force Speedster model. So again, this is my favorite knife. Looks like a sword. These are all the knives. We'll keep them open for the last part of the video. And just let me know what you guys think. Again, this is Taysai doing a review on some knives that I have. And that's what we got going on here. We got the awesome rainbow colored knife, the cheap $2 pawn shop knife. We got the saw, $10 from Walmart. And we got the White Widow with the straight blade at the top. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys subscribe. And see you next time.